Tell me this isn't really strict.
It's there's about the only limit is no hate speech. And
That's all right.
I think that kind of is a general rule. So if you disrespect that, or just turn me off and turn up the music, I'm like, cool, bye. I've only had to kick one person off in 8 years of hosting, so like,
That's not a bad issue.
yeah, I was like, it's usually not a problem.
Well, for my first 5 minutes, I wanted to do my new rap song called "I'm the Realest Gangster." No.
I was like, you didn't give me a backtrack.
I smoked too much. I couldn't rap. Okay, I got what?
I was like, if they're not a rapper, that's what they fucking do.
Fuck the police coming straight from the underground. Something, brother, because I'm brown.
Yeah.
I can't let the audience control this. I'm on stage. My name's Cole Scoble. Sometimes I go by the Bohemian, but I decided Cole Scoble's the vibe for today. I got some ridiculous shit to tell you guys. So, I've always been wondering, how come whenever we think of aliens, we always think they walk around like us? What if they're on wheels? What if then they get injured, they walk around on leg chairs? That's the vibe we're going for tonight. That's gonna be the jokes. So I've been back in the dating scene, and I've learned that you shouldn't use exact time frames when flirting, because I haven't felt this way about someone in a long time sounds way better than I haven't felt this way about someone in 2 years. She did not like that I said that at all.
You are not wrong.
Now, I think it's pretty fortunate that whenever a kid gets hurt, it's always a minor injury. That's lucky. That's lucky. And, I bought 300 Benadryl for $30, and I feel like I'm eating 10 cents every time I want to go to bed. Makes me wish they invented a nickel that helped insomnia. It'd cut my cost of sleeping down by half. And I hate when my headphones say low battery. It's like you're wasting battery to tell me that. Just let me ride this out. I know what I'm doing. I like my music too much. I don't want people to interrupt me when I'm listening to it. Don't talk to me unless you're gonna give me money or you are a parrot. The only two voices I want to hear. I gotta slow down because I do not have 15 minutes worth of material. I pissed off a time wizard next week. And excited for it. I've been on the run from the cops. I haven't done any crime, but if I do, I'll have a head start. I think if we want to avoid car crashes, we should start making cars out of ghosts. The mic's not working anymore. I think we should start making cars out of ghosts. This would be pretty bad for stoners, though. Imagine a cop walks up and knocks on the window. Hey, why is there smoke coming out of your ceiling? My car offended her piece and it's ascending. Okay, good. We gotta laugh on that. That usually does. My ego would get hurt if it didn't. Imagine if McDonald's had showers in the public bathrooms, and inside there was a sign that said, "Employees must wash ass before returning to work." I don't know if that makes me feel better or worse about the situation. What? Sometimes before I shower, I'll shit, and I'll always wipe my ass with toilet paper, but I just feel like I'm wasting money. And have you guys ever taken a shit so good you just think, God, what did I eat? A dildo? That one wasn't a joke. I was just trying to relate to you guys. I wish they put.
Apparently for me it was relatable.
I was gonna say, hopefully don't make you bleed.
Oh my god.
I wish they would have put straws in the fleshlight so at the end you can regain your electrolytes. That'd be a pretty easy early morning protein shake. I'm just saying. Someone once told me that male seahorses are the ones that get pregnant. Wish I would have heard that 5 seahorses ago. They die. And, you know, what if girls excreted salsa instead of blood during their period? That make tampons taste delicious. Just imagine the market this would open up. Excuse me, waiter, can I get 3 tampons, 2 pads, and a bowl of chips at the table? And keep them coming. You know, I think if humans were filled with salsa instead of blood, way more people would drive around with bags of chips in their car, in case they saw a crash. Because can you guys imagine a 911 call? Hello, 911. There was a huge collision on Dodge. A man hit a minivan full of kids. There's body parts everywhere. Oh shoot, do you need me to send a cleanup crew? No need, a Toyota had Tostitos scoops. It's family size. It's way better than the triangles, you know, you can actually get the hard to reach stuff. We cleaned it all up, you don't gotta come. You know, I wish that someone invented a candle that melted into salsa instead of wax. Just imagine someone walks up to it at a party. Hey, is that spicy? Gotta beat around the fire. I'm my own biggest fan. And I think it'd be funny if Medusa had shrimp instead of snakes for hair, and anyone she turned to turned to cocktail sauce, or anyone she looked at turned to cocktail sauce. She'd either be the least favorite or most favorite person at the party, depending on who you ask. Just imagine she turns your friend Toby into cocktail sauce. You'd be like, oh no, Toby. Let me keep you safe in this nice martini glass. Let me give you a nice protection ring of shrimp. You know what would be the best protection? My large intestines. I'm eating my friend Toby. That's the joke. You know, I recently I did an interview, and I was real worried because I have this chili peppers tattoo in the shape of a watch. But to the interviewer, that was the time of death of my grandfather. I really needed that job. This is just a random ass time, but to him, Grandpa died. And thanks for calling me genius. I need that compliment. You guys want to know what I was applying for? It was to be the apprentice for the guy who invented sharp cheddar. He lost 8 fingers in the process. You know, his name is Pete, but his friends call him Peace. He made me call him Pete because I was late for the interview. You know, I entered a sweepstakes competition, but I ended up losing. I had too small a broom. They were too big of stakes. Hey, don't laugh at me. I ended up suing them. Found out they were using ground beef. Fuck you. I just went into that. You know, I've been in pretty hot water with my landlord because I haven't paid my rent for the last 3 months because I've been paying for dyslexia treatment. And just the other day, he put an erection notice on my door. Thank you. You know, I go to my little sister's t-ball games, and I'm really bored because they're really bad at playing. So to entertain myself, I like to imagine that I'm a giant watching normal-sized baseball. But I've had to stop this though, because I've been worrying myself at the end of the game because I didn't know if I'd be able to get back to my car. Okay, we're not finishing this strong. You know, I saw my ex at the zoo recently. She was in the snake exhibit. Yeah, guys.
Yeah.
Fucking hate her, but I'm proud she got a herpetology degree. You know, I pissed off my roommate because I wanted to find a way where I can make burger buns where both bun is the big bun. So I installed a zero gravity oven in the apartment. And it makes the burger buns great, but now he can't make his favorite food, upside down cake. Now it's just upside all around cake. And he can't make any muffin tops. Now it's just muffin all over. Directional foods as a whole are in jeopardy right now. And you know, I've been playing this game with my air fryer, and it's pretty fun. So what I do is I'll put the food in for a 12-minute timer, and then I'll run into the bathroom and I'll try and shower before it's done. You know, I'll race the air fryer. But I've been considering retiring this game though, because I keep losing. You know, last time I played it, I was in the bathroom and I heard the 12-minute timer go off, and I wasn't even halfway done getting the clothes off my big fat body. It was really disappointing. You know, they say that Batman is the world's greatest detective, right? And he's the best crime fighter. But not even he can prevent me from sticking 2 quarters up my ass. You know, the first time I did it, I twisted my left ear, 2 gumballs came out of my belly button. Pissed me off. My record was 72 cents. All pennies. You know, when I got that record, I was at the bank, and I thanked the bank teller for the roll of pennies, and I was walking out of the bank with my 38 cents, and I was wondering what to do. And I saw this homeless guy sitting there, and I was like, hey, you want 38 cents? He says, the fuck am I gonna use 38 cents for? So I take out the coins, and I say, give me 12 more cents, I can show you something cool. He obliges and hands me 12 more cents, so I shove 50 cents up my ass, twist my left ear, 2 gumballs come out of my belly button. Pisses the homeless dude off. That's the joke. But you know, I was wondering what to do with those 100 pennies. So I decided to go to a strip club, and I ended up getting banned from this strip club. You wanna know why? It's apparently those strippers want me to throw $100 bills at them, not 100 pennies. You know, while I was in the bathroom getting the pennies out, I was in there, and there was a guy peeing into the urinal, and there was gum in the urinal. It was blueberry. You know, as I'm chewing the gum, I looked up, and I noticed that little light sensor that flushes when you're done peeing, and I thought, hey, wouldn't that be cool if that took your photo at the most exciting part, like a roller coaster? And then I looked up at the guy peeing, and I said, hey, wouldn't that be cool if that took your photo at the most exciting part, like a roller coaster? And he said, why did you get down there? Okay, I'm at 12 minutes. Okay, I got one more thing, and then I'll be done. Because okay, so I made that one seahorse joke a bit ago, but that's not really what I should be doing, because I've become a pretty big animal rights activist lately, and it's really not that funny, because animal testing is actually an insanely cruel practice that still goes on today. And I just wanted to make a serious comment about it for the last little bit of my stand-up. So, the worst practitioners of animal testing is Animal College. Just last month, Animal College gave 800 dolphins the SAT, and the results came back wet. And that's why it's out. My button fell off.